So here we are in Nebraska, in the Nebraska DLC of American Truck Simulator, and we are on the Oregon Trail. Or specifically, it's kind of back there. Now, I could have discovered the entire Oregon Trail and then pretend like I hadn't seen it and made the video, or I could have done what I did, which is I got about halfway through it and said, wow, this is incredible, so I'm going to start recording. So here's the Oregon Trail hidden passage in American Truck Simulator, and it's not like other passages I've seen. See, I started driving it. You know, I'll show you where it's at and everything. I started driving it back here, and I thought it was going to be, I'd get to the end, turn around, come back, and make the video, right? But as you can see, it's branching off in all these different directions, and I actually left my trailer back there. I think I'm going to go get the trailer. This is safe to get through. Some of it, pretty sketchy. I'm going to take you through it, and I want to explore the rest of this, and that's why I started recording it now, because I want to do this my first time on video. Now where it's at, it's outside of Sydney. It's just north of Sydney, Nebraska, right here in the western part of Nebraska. And if you take 26 west, you take 385 north out of town, and there's a 26 west it's easy to miss, but there's a turn there, and it says the road's closed up ahead or something. But if you just keep going, yeah, right here it says the road's closed. But then it says passage unlocked, and it said there's a viewpoint. This viewpoint right here is hidden. It's not on the map, so you won't see this on the map. Like, you see this one, that probably hooks up with it, but this one's not even on the map. I've never seen a hidden viewpoint before, but this one is. And then as you pull up here, the road goes through, and boy, wait till you see some of this. There's an underground tunnel, and we'll go through some of that. And so that's where we're at. I'm here exploring the rest of this, and now we're on a road, which it's a paved road, and I thought we had come out up here or something, but no, we're still on the, I think it's the Oregon Trail, I guess. Well, that's what the sign says when you come up to it. I know the Oregon Trail does pass through Nebraska, if I'm not mistaken. I've never been on it myself, but regardless. So that's kind of where we're at. I'm thinking I should go get the trailer. There is part of the road back here I haven't explored yet, and as it happens, it's kind of forms a way back to the trailer. So we'll go get the trailer. I wanted to make sure it was safe. I recommend definitely, if you're going to come through here, without a doubt, put your differential lock on. Yeah. If you don't have that hotkeyed, it's time to hotkey that and put your diff lock on. And be careful with these cones. They kind of make a crunchy sound when you hit them. Yeah, the cone collision is kind of like rocks. And I have my lift axle down because, well, traction is everything in this place. I got stuck on some logs and actually had to put my lift axle down so that I wouldn't get the truck high-centered. And you can see what I mean when I say use your diff lock. Yeah, for sure. So we're going to be very careful here. Now here the road kind of splits off. I came up the left path, so we're going to go back the right path. I'll hook up the trailer now that I know this way is safe. Be very careful. I've seen some dirt road sections in American Truck Simulator, but I've never seen anything quite so off-roady. And when I found the hidden passage and it said Oregon Trail, I was thinking to myself, yeah, but isn't that like an old wagon trail from the frontier times? It is. Oh, so here's another wooden bridge. We had one of these already, except it was underground, and we were pulling a trailer. This shouldn't be so bad, but watch out. These will fall apart as you drive across them. Not like fall apart, but like, be careful. There was stuff falling off the last one that I was driving across, and it was really super sketch. And definitely, yeah, have your diff lock on in case this wheel slips off or something like that. Wow. Crazy stuff. Now you see why I just had to stop and record this. This is pretty cool. And if you follow the suggested GPS routes in American Truck Simulator, you'll never find this place because it branches off of a road that you don't need to be on. What I mean by that is, and not to interrupt this, but what I mean by that is it branches off this road here, and the GPS will never suggest this road. The GPS will always take you on these roads. So you would never find this. In fact, I found it because I took a wrong turn. I wasn't using GPS, and I thought the turn on the 26 was the turn I wanted. And so I found it purely by accident. I left the trailer at the other end of this tunnel here. You can see why I was a bit sketched out bringing the trailer through this, but it turns out it's fine. Now, I'm thinking the best way I'm going to turn the truck around here because I don't know how much room I have to turn the truck around on the other end. So we're going to take the truck through like this. just so I make sure I can hitch my trailer back up. And this also, yeah, very sketch. Differential lock is a must. This is just straight up train track here. Straight up train track. And it had to be the day that I had my 8x4 big rig. I couldn't have been driving a short semi. I had to find this driving one of my longer trucks. We'll get back there. Wow. Oh, yeah, so we're going to get the trailer. It splits off up here. See, I stopped at the mouth of this tunnel. You'll see I stopped, and I saw a way forward up back there to the left where we're looking now, and this way through the tunnel. And I was like, I looked on the map, and it looks like it goes both ways. Well, I parked the trailer because, you know, what if I towed the trailer to into that tunnel and there was, yeah, well, what if there was nothing? All right, now we're going to hitch this guy back up. And unfortunately, I'm kind of running out of daylight here. I just noticed. When I got here, it was like noon. So this might turn out to be a bit of a night expedition. We're going to see what happens. Now, regardless, you've seen where it's at on the map, so you can find it for yourself. Now, hopefully I can hitch this up with all these bumps. I might have to tweak with my suspension height. We're going to find out. Come on. I got it. Got it. Barely nailed it. And my truck died. That's, well, that happens. It's been known to happen. All right, so we've seen that. What's that way? That goes to a paved road. Let's follow this way here and see where this way goes. Let's see where this goes. And I'm using the third-person cam. I mean, come on, this is gorgeous. You've got to use the third-person cam for this, or you're missing out on the gorgeous sights out here. Now that I'm pretty sure it's safe to bring my backhoe through here. This way, obviously, I haven't been. I'm guessing this is going to go to that paved road. Now, when I first got on this trail, back when I came off of 26, there was you saw that bridge that we went over. Well, there was a bridge that was about maybe twice as long as that, and it was actually in an underground, like, mining shaft. And it was insane. Utterly insane. And for you guys, I would go back through it. But I wouldn't recommend going through it. Okay, so here we are at here. Yeah, there's been a couple road closed things. Is this where I, let's see where we're at exactly. Wow, it's just, no, the first barricades I ran into were about here, I think. I kind of pushed on them some, and it was going to let me past, but instead I turned down this. I don't know what had happened if I'd pushed those out of the way. We're going to see about that. Now, if I don't get a chance to go through that tunnel, I took a couple pictures of it. It's on here. You can find it yourself. Maybe you should just find that yourself. Not because I don't want to, but I've gone quite a ways here, and well, let's see where this goes. Because this is all still the hidden path. There's a dirt road over there. Wonder where that goes. Is that just... I don't know. Let's see where this goes. Wow, beautiful views out here. Gorgeous, gorgeous views. Is there traffic on this road? It would appear so. But I thought this was a hidden path. Oh, it is. Traffic on it, though. I'm keeping the camera out here because, damn, the views are breathtaking. I've seen some cool stuff in Nebraska. Nebraska particularly has really cool... Oh, my diff is still locked. Let me stop here and take it off. There we go. Nebraska has some really, really cool country roads, like really curvy, just green, beautiful country roads. But here's a side of Nebraska that I hadn't seen yet until I just accidentally stumbled here while on a routine delivery. Wow, so gorgeous. So gorgeous. And are we back on the road yet? Or I don't know. What is this place? Is this, let's turn in here. Let's see. I keep pulling up the map because, oh, there's a viewpoint here. Okay, so this is the other, this viewpoint is on the map. This part is on the map. So most likely this route would be discovered by coming this way because this road's on the map. This whole bit ain't. All right, well, let's check this out. Okay, so we pretty much covered it all except for the tunnel. Yeah, it's like a tunnel through a mining shaft. And if we can get back to it before it's dark, we'll run through it. But I want to see what this viewpoint is. So I thought I'd share this. This is some really, really cool stuff, I think. I mean, this is like... Yeah, this is what happens when you decide to take the less traveled path, and you find cool stuff like this sometimes. Oh, we can rest here. Oh, there we go. Well, that solves the problem of... whoops. It solves the daylight problem. Sorry, it's a little awkward steering in third person, but the views here are gorgeous. All right. Let's see what we got here. Scottsbluff National Monument. Ah, pretty cool. Really cool stuff. The rest of Nebraska doesn't really look like this. The whole eastern part of Nebraska, you know, is just plains. Plains and cornfields. Country roads. There's some cool country roads. So I want to watch the cutscene because, of course, I've never seen it. I'll have chapters down below, and I'll mark out where the cutscene is at. All right, now that is pretty cool. Now on the map, whoops, on the map, if I want to get to that tunnel, oh, there's a, yeah, there's another passage here. All right, let's have a look at this. I'm gonna rest here. I mean, it's really beautiful time of day, but I don't want to run out of sunlight. It looks like that road up there curving through the mountains. That looks like another passage. I've seen, I've seen passages before, and I thought about making videos on where they're at, but I've never seen a network of passages like this. So we're gonna check that out. Where did it say we could rest? Up here, I think, by these cars. Or, so let's rest here. All right, now that was real lucky that we found that. Now, getting out of here, we can just, yeah, it's easier just to pull through. Big rig coming through. All right, now it looks like the passage is to my right. Is that correct? Yeah. Yeah, I guess these things open up. Of course, getting there could be a bit of a pain because I got my trailer with me. Excuse me, park ranger. Mind if I bring this through? 6 axles, nothing big. Yeah, and I don't think we're going to make it, so... Well, I'll pay you back for the stop sign. Wait, did I actually not hit it? Ah, no, I hit it. Anyway, let's get through this. Let's get through here. Let's see what we got out here. Very, so cool. I didn't even imagine this would go on for so long. Every one of these I've ever found has just been, you know, a shortcut from one road to another. Wow. Oh wow, we got another tunnel up here. Hopefully this one's paved. So cool. Okay, here we're definitely going with an inside view. rock slide area ahead. I should probably slow down a little bit because who knows what we're going to find. Wow, there's some crazy stuff they hid out here. You know, it's yeah, gorgeous. So we won't be going through that mining shaft. It's just, unless, you know, I don't want the video to be that incredibly long, so you'll have to find this place yourself. But again, be warned, have your differential lock on. Although I did it with a truck with 4 axles pulling a big trailer, so if I fit through it, you can fit through it too. Oh, little frame hitch there. Hopefully no one's coming the other way. Wow, this is going to be some view up here. You think there's another hidden viewpoint up here? I think there just might be a hidden viewpoint. Come on, 444 horsepower up the hill. All right, hidden viewpoint? I don't see one. Whoops, I got my trailer in the grass there again. Hey, I'm not the best at steering in third person, forgive me that one. Well, I guess we don't really need a viewpoint because you have your own custom viewpoint up here. Wow, this is something else. You could pull it into camera mode and get some great pictures up here. You get some excellent pictures up here. I'm going to remember this, and next time I want to take an epic truck picture. In fact, can we get one here of the truck for the thumbnail? What does this say? Can I read that? Well, I sure could in camera mode. Let's pull camera mode out. I don't know what the key is for it, so we're just going to do it this way. Let's see if we can read these little placards here out of curiosity, because I like to poke and nose around in games and see what I can see. You know, you can't really read it, but if you squint, you almost could. If I'm being honest. They obviously took photos of the signs that are actually up here. That's pretty cool. That is incredibly cool, in fact. Now, see if I can get my trailer around this. Alright, now for this, we're going to take this carefully. I don't have a retarder on this truck. I'm going to take this carefully down here. Yeah, with my hand on the engine brake. Let's get my trailer in view so I can see where it's at. Carefully down this. Yeah, this truck, I just built it on a budget. I actually have a video of that I'll have linked in the description or in the comments below. And what did I just press? Yeah, I just shifted into neutral on accident. Hang on. There we go. It went quiet all of a sudden. Well, I shifted into neutral. I meant to hit my engine brake and instead did the exact opposite thing you'd want to do and shifted into neutral. All right, it's okay. Anyway, I built this truck on a budget, and it's got a 10-speed transmission, which is actually working out really well, but I didn't get a retarder on it. And I know with a heavy haul kind of truck, you would want a retarder. I didn't specifically for the challenge. I wanted to have a low-budget truck that was really quirky to drive. Also, hence, no GPS. So it's been really fun. And that no GPS is kind of how I found this place, because I got lost, you know. And I have simulation brakes on, so I'm using my engine brake to avoid locking my brakes up. Wow, this is really sweet stuff. All right, I think We're out of the super twisty journeys. So cool. Wow, and there may be more of this to explore. I'm going to get back on the road. Well, I kind of like to explore it all, but you know, I'm going to come back anyway because I'm going to want to, that's my new, you know, there's about 10 or 20 places out here where you can take epic photos of your truck. From inside that mining shaft tunnel to on top of that cliff to any of the other tunnels or canyons you go through. So I'll be revisiting this place. Let's check the map here and see exactly, excuse me, see exactly what we have and haven't explored here. Wow, that's a hidden passage and then some. And there was a whole branch here. I think it was right here where I turned off onto this. Somewhere around here. The road went straight. It was blocked off. Barricades said road closed, but there was no yellow X's across it. So I kind of pushed through the barricades. It was going to let me through. But then I said, oh, I wonder what happens if I turn down this driveway. And it let me. And then, well, I got so far down here that that mine shaft tunnel is like down here. And I didn't want to go back. So, yeah. So check this out for yourself, guys. It's, well, you can see how epic it is. And really cool and challenging. Bring your truck, bring your differential lock, and don't get stuck. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and subscribe and follow along for regular American Truck Simulator and Farming Simulator videos. Thanks a lot, guys.